Good morning, my G's, and welcome back to another video. We actually have another question that came in. I'm actually surprised people are sending me questions. I actually didn't think people would do that, but we do have another topic to talk about. The title of this one is Girlfriend Starting OnlyFans. That relationship is over, so I'm gonna go ahead and get in the story, and let's see if I can help you out. Good morning, Moo. Good morning. Hope all is well. It sure is. I'm a 22-year-old man and have been with my girlfriend for 1.5 years now. Thank you for including your age. I said that in the last video. It's hard to help you guys out if I don't know how old you are, because you could be in your 30s, 40s. I'm only 26. I'm about to be 27. So if I'm trying to help out someone who's 60, we're gonna have different points of views. Anyways, what'd you say? You've been dating for 1.5 years. 1.5 years into the relationship, and she wants to start an OnlyFans. Let's see why. Recently, my girlfriend has brought up that she wants to start an OnlyFans, and I'm not exactly happy about it. I don't think most men would be happy about that. I think a majority of men would not like to have their girlfriend sending pictures of herself naked and videos and talking to other guys. Because that's the thing with OnlyFans, right? It's not like Instagram where you post a video or you post a picture. Sure, the guys can comment, but the ones that really make money on OnlyFans are the girls that like are replying to the guys and stuff like that, right? They're replying to them, and there's girls out there that will send their like thongs and panties, and they'll like pee in a jar and send it to the dudes just to make more money. That's really what OnlyFans is. It's preying on single, fat, lonely losers of men. So let's keep going. Right now, she has a stable job, and I do delivery work. That's good, man. She got a stable job, you got a job, y'all both working. But she said she isn't making enough money and wants to get extra work. So her first thought process, was this her first thought? Because you think about it, right? You have so many things. Like like when I met my girlfriend, she had 2 jobs, right? She worked in a retail store, and then she worked in a little ma and pa shop. Eventually, she moved on to getting only 1 job because it pays more. But why, you know, what's the thought process behind, I have a stable job and I want to sell my naked pictures online. I want to do basically adult industry work. Like, you couldn't have told her, hey, why don't you start doing DoorDash or Uber Eats, right? She doesn't have to do it at night. She could do it during the day and make extra money. Clearly, she sees something with OnlyFans. Clearly, she kind of, if she's already mentioned this to you, I think she's pretty dead set on wanting to do this. I'm not happy. What did you say? I am not happy what is this? Man, get this text message on my face. I'm not happy she would be showing pictures and videos of herself naked and talking to other men who potentially want to meet her. Yeah, I don't think most of the men, I'm sure the men want to meet these women, but I don't think the women ever meet the men. And one thing about OnlyFans that a lot of people don't realize is most of the time, I'd say probably 80% of the time, right? Those big influencers, no, they're not influencers, man. These are, what are these, man? I don't want to be too mean. Okay, fine. These women, right? You're not even really talking to them. A lot of those people that have like a lot of subscribers, I think they're called subscribers, followers, whatever, they have a team of people who type everything for them, right? So, because of course the girl can't be awake 24/7, right? If she has a subscriber in America, a subscriber in Europe, a subscriber in Asia, she can't be up 24/7 messaging all these guys. So what they do is they hire a team of people, and then basically the dudes, these sorry life forms of men, are talking basically to another guy. They're not even talking to the girl. That's at least most of the time. Your girlfriend, definitely she would be a smaller creator. So, I mean, it's hard, man. I've met girls who wanted to get into OnlyFans that have tried to do it. If you have like 5 people subscribed to you, or like 4 or 3, if you have less than, I'd say 50, and you're not charging like, you know, big money, like $15, $20 a month, it's kind of not even worth it at that point, because you're exerting so much energy talking to these few amounts of guys, and that's why it's hard. Like, that industry is very, very hard. And then, man, if your girlfriend did, I mean, think about this now, right? Imagine your girlfriend started that, she started advertising it, right? All your friends see that, your friends start subscribing to her. She's not even your girl no more, man. She's everybody's girl. She's for the streets. Any advice would be helpful. Thanks, Moo, and keep up the great work. Thanks, man. Keep the questions coming, and I'll continue to try to help you guys. Here's my take on it. If I would have met my girlfriend 5 years ago, and she said, hey, listen, I do OnlyFans, I sell my pictures online, I talk to these guys, this is how I make my money. automatically right there, I would be like, okay, well, I don't see a future with this woman, because that's personally me. I don't see a future with a woman, because imagine having kids, right? Your kids, they grow up and they start, they're gonna get made fun of. Eventually, someone's gonna find your mom's OnlyFans, and it does happen. Look it up online. There's plenty of times where kids have to leave school, transfer schools, because they're getting bullied and made fun of because their mom is shaking her ass on camera, right? If it was me and I met my girlfriend and she said that, I'd keep her around. Right, I would just lay pipe, right? That's all I would do. She would just be a fuck buddy. Now, if my girlfriend came out now, 5 years later, almost 6, and said, hey, listen, I'm not making enough money, I'm gonna start an OnlyFans. I'm gonna say, no, you're not. If you start an OnlyFans, I'm going to leave. The door's right there, we can pack up, we can split up. It's just not my thing. And I think for a majority of men, hey man, look at that bird right there. A majority of men, they don't want that. They don't want a woman who's selling her body. For most guys, we watch porn, but that's pretty much the extent of it. And I think that's what all guys should really do. I don't think any guys should be paying for OnlyFans, but that's my personal take, man. If it was me and I was in your position, you haven't been dating her for a long time. 1.5 years is not a long time at all. I would keep her around, keep laying pipe, but I wouldn't think of the house. I wouldn't think of the white picket fence. I wouldn't think of the dog. It would just be someone that I'm with right now until I find a good, pure soul. A good girl, man. A good girl that ain't gonna be selling her body online, that's not gonna be talking to men. And there's some dudes out there, don't get me wrong, some dudes will be like, oh, you know what, if my girl started an OnlyFans, I would just do it with her. I would manage it for her. But then again, it's like, you know, she's not your woman anymore. And it's gonna get to a point, right? It doesn't stop there. A lot of times, it doesn't stop there. It's not just like, I'm gonna start an OnlyFans and I'm gonna make more money. No, it's gonna get to a point where it's like, okay, now I'm gonna start buying toys. All right, she's gonna start going to the shop. She's gonna start buying toys. She's gonna loosen herself up with the 14-inch BBC with the girth of like a football. She's going to start loosening everything up. It's not gonna feel good anymore. And then it's gonna get to a point where her followers want to see more. She's got an obligation now. She's got followers. She's got fans. Next thing you know, you're gonna come home one day. There's gonna be a BBC in your mouth, and it's just his mushroom tip's gonna be hanging out her mouth. All you're gonna see is the nuts hanging out, man. That's a Hodge Twins reference. But yeah, no, it's slowly over time it starts to get even crazier and even crazier and even crazier, and before you know it, she's gonna have other guys over. She's probably going to cheat on you. It's a mental thing. Like it's how do I explain it? It's damaging, right? You know how they say porn is damaging because it's not real life? You're not going to find a girl that does all that stuff for you like they do in the videos. It's the same thing with that. I mean, once you start doing it, the guys are going to want to request more and more and more and more. And it's not going to be a fun time. I would rather have a pure girl that wants to just work hard, doesn't have to go to college, just hustle hard, make some money. Maybe if I blow up and my Solana investment blows up, I can take care of the both of us. That's what I think. So keep her around, lay pipe, find another girl, leave this one, and she'll find someone that wants to do OnlyFans with her. Everybody has a special partner in their life. So hopefully you don't love her too much. Hopefully that helps. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good night, guys.